Kyle, if you would talk a little bit about where you grew up and who your baseball idols were as a kid.
Well, I grew up in the Houston, Texas area, born and raised. Lived there my whole entire life, all the way through my sophomore year of high school. I lived in the inner Houston area, and then I transferred out 30 minutes northwest of Houston, called Tomball, Texas, and really got into baseball once I finally transferred over to Tomball, Texas, and started picking up on it and feeling myself getting a little bit better. And the guys that I really looked up to were Sean Green, who was actually played for the Dodgers, which was a pretty cool thing. And I've been fortunate to meet him a few times and all that kind of stuff. So that's been a great improvement to try to get me better. Trying to pick his brain a little bit. And of course, I feel like everybody's idol back then was Ken Griffey Jr. as well. So growing up and being able to watch those guys and wanting to be them so badly, and it's a great honor to have those guys as my idol. Having
grown up in and near Houston, then you end up going to University of Texas. Was that a dream as a kid? And talk about that experience.
Well, both my parents are actually from the University of Texas and bleed orange through in and out. And both of my sisters actually went to Texas A&M, so it's a little divided household, I guess you could say. So, but going through the whole process, it was between Rice University and Texas, and I decided to take the high road to the University of Texas, and it was the greatest thing I've ever done my whole entire life. Had a great time over there. Played great baseball, got to meet a bunch of guys and that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. So had a heck of a career over there, and I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
Instead of going straight from high school to the big leagues, you go to college. What do you learn in college that you would have missed out on had you gone straight to the minors?
It's a good question. I think just being able to mentally grow up. The physical ability is always going to be there. That there's no question about that. It's mentally, how are you able to grow? And coming out of high school, I don't think I was really honestly mentally ready.